Welcome to the TMC Newsroom. Rich Tehrani here, coming to you from Interop 2012 in Las Vegas, Nevada. On our program is Steve Surfaro. He is the industry liaison at Axis Communications. Steve, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Great opportunity.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have you, and I was hoping you could start off at the top. Tell us a little bit about Axis Communications and what you do.
Great. Well, Axis Communications is really just that, a communications and IT company that makes network cameras, as well as platforms in both hosted solutions and standalone solutions. So essentially, we're a core hardware manufacturer in terms of network surveillance cameras, and we sell to the security industry, physical security industry, cyber security industry, retail markets, public safety, all of these. But we have an open platform, so we have a very large partner program and ecosystem, both in the cloud and in middleware and video management, that put together our cameras with their solutions and help IT management and physical security management protect their facilities.
So we've crossed a tipping point, I'd say, what, a couple of years ago, where unless you're in an extremely low budget situation, you've just got to go with IP cameras for security because of so many of the things they can do.
And even if that wasn't the case, they were installing infrastructure to support the IP cameras. So it was always with that in mind, and nearly all of the larger installations, larger endpoints, larger nodes, larger numbers of cameras are all network cameras, network surveillance. So we're also in the migration business also, to go from analog to IP video.
What do you mean we're in the migration business? What do you mean
so
by that?
What we do is we have encoders. They're called video encoders. You might know them as video servers.
Like a gateway, okay.
And they essentially take legacy products, analog products, and
like we do in the VoIP space with gateways.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
hybrid is kind of a dirty word, I know, in the VoIP space, but we are totally IP. So we don't. We essentially give customers a path to be able to keep their legacy equipment, but also to say, hey, if I have all of this infrastructure, whether it's wireless, coaxial, power line, any of these, we can put IP video over.
Now, in terms of the sorts of advanced features that your solutions have, can you just make a list of some of the things they can do? Like, for example, can they have motion sensor triggers that perform actions, things like that?
Absolutely. So it's really interesting, but the industry has evolved from ordinary video motion sensors that are, based on regions to advanced ones. And what Axis has done is come out with what's known as an Axis Camera Applications Platform. It's essentially like the iPhone of the security industry. So we encourage partners to create applications that reside within the camera. So for the first time in, I would say, about 3 years, we've been able to host applications within the camera. We have the processing power to be able to keep up with multiple streams and then run applications where, if somebody crosses a line, it'll actually stream the video to a higher resolution, or send you a text or video clips on your iPhone. So we have mobile applications also that link together with that. So it's first step was intelligence at the camera level. Second step, and this is one we're working on, and our partners already do it in a lot of cases, but we're going to do it in a really incredibly robust level, is taking intelligence out of the camera in terms of metadata. So you'll not only get the video, but you'll get feature data associated with the video, and the IT and the physical security professionals are going to be able to take that data and predict what's going to happen in the future.
Predict what sorts of things?
Well, just like cloud intelligence, there's cloud cyber intelligence where, you might have some behaviors that are stored in the cloud of typical intrusion attacks. Well, physical intrusion attempts are also categorized. And what we do together with a number of our partners is what's known as physical security information management. So we take metadata from the camera itself and then mine it either in the cloud, private, public cloud, or in a piece of middleware. And what that's going to be able to do is to say to the security manager, hey, this looks like something that happened a year ago. You know, be careful of this. This is what happened a year ago. So it might go one step further and start activating several cameras, or actually start a smart transcoding process to send it out to multiple mobile consumers.
So if I'm a viewer watching this, obviously I'll have an interest in IP surveillance, IP cameras. Why do I want to buy from Axis Communications? What are just give me all the benefits, all the things that your company does that will make make the viewer see that you're a stronger partner than a competitor?
Really because of our partners. It's the most open platform and the largest partner program in the security and applied security industry. So we have partner programs for physical infrastructure, partner programs for solution provision, private cloud, and public cloud. We even have a partner program for a small recording system that we have too. So we have an open API. We actually have 4 different APIs that people have the choice of using. So it depends on what their needs are, and we're future-proofed. So we have the strongest processors in the industry built inside of our cameras, so that when they make the investment, hey, you know, when they're buying 2,000 to 3,000 cameras, like in a city center surveillance system, it extends the lifespan effectively from, you know, a typical, 3 years to over 10 years. So
now, would you consider a company like Mobotics to be competitive?
It's interesting you should say that. Everyone has competitive segments, but Axis has an extraordinarily large product depth, and it's far larger than.
So it's a broader platform, because I know Mobotics
broader.
has got some high-end cameras. I haven't seen any of their
they
in a few years.
absolutely have certain product segments, but Axis has the most wide-ranging. In fact, one of the first things that people usually do when they come into our booth, they say, "Oh, I know Axis," and I tell them, well, if you know Axis, maybe about a year ago, we've probably increased our product range by about 30%.
Wow.
So and that is yearly,
That's
on a
great.
yearly basis, which is tremendous.
So if you haven't seen Axis in 3 years, it's about 90%, right?
Oh my God,
Compounded, right?
yeah. It's a fast-moving company.
Thanks
Thank
for being
you so
on the program.
much.
It's great to see
Appreciate
you.
it.